It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got Tavarius Ward.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by the third overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. That's Samuel, caught left side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Lance. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On play action, Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Let's go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. McCaffrey, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Lance, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Commanders defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. This one left side caught by Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down. Here's Darnold. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Play action, now it's Lance. The Niners at 4-5, a game. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw, Darnold. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Darnold from the red zone now. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Again, Darnold. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Here we go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to McLeod. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, Lance. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. And they'll go for it. Lance, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right? Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Yeah. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position. Second down and a run by Robinson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
So if people play defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and a and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early to shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Lance to throw it. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Lance now to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Come on, set. Again, it's Lance. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lance going to throw. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Darnold on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Now, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Lance now on first down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Here's Lance.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now Lance. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown 49ers. Charlie Warner. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Darnold. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end. Back now at FedEx Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And quickly they get to the line. First down, here's Mitchell.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Another run with Mitchell. And some room to work. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Off of play action, here's Lance. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Throwing is Lance on third down.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mitchell is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. On second and goal, Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at about the 14. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10
at their own 24.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Strike 2. Striker, 3-3. Strike, right. 6, 7.
Here's Lance.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
On the ball.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
Holding offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now Lance. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Lance back to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to